Good morning. Oof, today is Tuesday, July 28th. We are in the run up to this fabulous full moon. Anyway, all the moon feels. How do you belong thinking? How do you belong thinking? How do you belong thinking? What is the mental approach that we take to things? I can't remember where I read it, but it got me thinking about, premeditation, that word, that prefix, and the word. And it said that the things that you're thinking about the hour before you sit down and meditate or pray are what comes up in your prayers. So, premeditation, what are we thinking about before we approach a time that we devote to sacredness? Done a lot of work about reconstructing the way we think, the way we act, the way we live. Trust that you've done the work and that there's more to be done, so don't get discouraged. We're using the Gilded Tarot today by Ciro, Marchetti, and Verbermore. This reading is for the collective. Ace of Cups. You are full, you will be filled. You can wash things in and out. You can be the light, the water, and reflect the light, and also wash things out, and also feel things, and let what needs to move. Let things move through you. Be marked by life. Only by being marked by life can we connect with one another. Can we behold ourselves, all that we are, and see the reflection of ourselves in one another. Look at one another in the eye. Okay. These are a lot of cards. Not today. Two of Wands. I think Three of Wands came up yesterday. justice. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords. And under that, oh, interesting. Some of these cards are in reverse. So, the Devil in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse. So, yeah, not best time to act. Devil in reverse is like old habits, old ways of being. This is yeah, old ways of habits falling away, things that no longer have a hold on you. Or have a hook into you, or keep, constructs that make you feel like you're chained and you can't get out of situations. Those things are falling away, and yeah, have no power over you. Knight of Wands under that too. But with the Nine of Swords, again, it's a figment of your imagination. Stand by, organize your thoughts, fly right, and literally fly right. The owl is in this picture, looking towards higher wisdom, looking towards your higher wisdom again. You've cultivated that justice. Justice card is here to bring it, things are coming into balance. Another number 2 card, again, balance. So, I always, in this particular deck, notice how there are a choice of 2 approaches, 2 ways of going towards something. One is climbing the mountain right away, like facing your fears, or choosing something where eventually you're going to have to climb a mountain no matter what. No matter what, life is, that's life, right? That's reality. Even when you can't see it. So this is bringing things into balance intuitively, kind of bringing in a little bit of the High Priestess card. I was meditating on how the High Priestess card is typically a blindfolded individual, the Two of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords came up earlier in a reading sometime in the past few days. But these are things about like finding our way to that balance, and finding our way intuitively towards that, using the higher wisdom. This is the card of Libra. This is the card of, bringing our long-term situations, whatever they may be, work, art projects, our creativity. Again, Libra is about creativity. Finding the beauty in any given situation is that way towards, and it is the way towards effective negotiation of anything. Negotiating the waters, negotiating the path forward, again, without fear, like pulling in all your faculties, bring your emotions, bring your thoughts into balance, get your strategy forward. And again, higher wisdom. These things no longer have a hold on you. This is the Devil in reverse. So either it's emphasizing that something is coming up to show you that something has a hold on you and that it no longer actually does. What makes you think it does? What makes you think it does? Get real. Balance it out. Choose a different path. Your cup is full. You can wash things out. Sure, feel what you need to feel. Do that in the final throes of, where we're coming up, and get where you belong. Again, an air sign. Libra's an air sign. Aquarius is an air sign. We have a full moon in Aquarius happening. So, let's get straight so that our actions, so when we do and then the King of Swords is under here as well. Oh, and the Sun. So, the King of Swords is here to, again, help us to get our thoughts in better alignment. So as we go out into the world and do the actionable, things, as we engage with one another, as we engage with life in general, our actions are coming from a place of justice, of balance, of, a circumspect respect for the people and the situations that we're involved in, and to, again, choose the path of, no matter what, even if it's a mountain to climb, you can climb a mountain peacefully. It can be arduous. Sure, it's going to take some endurance, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to meet other travelers, that you're doing this entirely alone. A Two of Wands, even though there is a person here who is and sometimes, it is an inside job. Like, ultimately, we travel alone. but we meet people, right? But this is like the collaborations. What are the collaborations? Again, Libra card. What are the collaborations? What are the long-term collaborations that where do I want to go that's going to continue to help me to grow and support where I already am? So looking into that, that's the places where you want to where you want to continue to take further action. Use your discernment. That's another word that's been coming up and coming up and coming up, and particularly how often the high priestess is coming up. Again, typically a blind person. She's between the two pillars of Solomon. Solomon's wisdom was something he asked for. This is something in the middle of the night. Ask for that higher wisdom. Ask for that higher wisdom to be more discerning in your actions, to make better the choices that don't make you anxious about your next step forward. What is the right next step? The right next step is always to ask for higher wisdom. Ask for that Solomon's discernment in order to conduct the business of your own life in a way that makes you happy. So I'm going to leave it at that. Like, share, subscribe on any of the platforms where you find this message. And whenever this message finds you, it's the time for you to read it. Directly send it to somebody who you think might need to hear it. I love you. Thanks for being here. Have a great day.